Eben, die alte Schwuchtel. Den krieg ich jetzt.
Also anderen haben sie gesendet.
Nö. Jetzt dauert es halt ein bisschen, bis der seinen Controller gefunden hat.
Ja, ist das drin. Ich will jetzt hinkriegen, Marvin Cash.
Ja. Ich muss mal gucken, wo du bist.
Jetzt geht's um alles.
Okay. Hast du bist schon am Übertragen?
Ja. Jetzt aber YouTube auf der Prinzess.
Den brauche ich eigentlich nicht normalerweise. Steht das, wenn du überträgst auf der Playstation da bei dir auf dem Profil. Solange du live bist.
Ja,
das wird letztes Mal so. Ja.
Es wird ein spannendes Spiel. Gegen Arschkarsch Marv.
Ja, das einzige Doofe ist natürlich, ich hänge wieder ein bisschen zurück.
Aber du hast den weißen Coach Ozone.
Bei mir ist es gerade ein Spieler von den 49ers.
Das war Kaepernick.
It's Stafford's Lions going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Wir machen eher der Werfer oder der Passer?
Boah, der Marvin, der wirft kurze Bälle meistens.
Jetzt läuft der, Alter. Der muss doch verarschen.
We get a look now at the offensive starting unit for the Detroit
Lions, and
one big target they have at tight end is Eric Ebron.
And they are ready for him to fulfill his promise because he was drafted to be a game breaker. Big target, guy who can block at the line of scrimmage, but really get downfield and make plays against defenders, overmatch them. They haven't seen enough of that yet. They want to come to the front in 2016.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, three different routes, and that was it.
Jetzt wirft er wahrscheinlich wieder. Der geht mir jetzt schon auf den Sack. Der geht mir jetzt schon tierisch auf den Sack.
And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end and yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down.
Der muss es haben, Alter.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, if you do read man coverage,
der hat auch einen schwarzen Coach Ozone.
It's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So the offense
Jetzt
has it
wird sich den
1st
Typen
and
weg,
10.
die da laufen und ich schipper dem jetzt so die Scheiße aus dem Schädel, ne?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41. A loss of a
Jetzt geht er wieder so ein Gammelpass, macht wieder 17 Yards. Dann schmeiß ich den Controller weg, den neuen.
Tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Der fängt den, Alter. Oder? Ne. Incomplete. Was der direkt sogar durch.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise.
Mein schwarzer Coach ist wirklich der Platzschicken gehabt.
Bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
3rd and long, it's Stafford.
Meine Figur das gibt's doch nicht, Alter.
Get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Jimmy Graham.
Supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Stafford, and this is going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Ja, ich gebe alles.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Play faked Abdullah. It's Stafford.
Ich hätte den gerade tackeln müssen, Alter.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ich hab ein bisschen Schiss.
Ja, der spielt ganz gut, ne?
Mhm.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
Ja!
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted.
Ja! Du kleiner Wichser! Fick dich!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Oh
football
yes,
back.
baby, yes!
They were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an
Ich
interception.
weiß gar nicht, ob
I
der
don't
Marvin
know if
uns
this was a
aufhört.
case of being a little bit
Das ist
too
scheißegal,
greedy
ob er uns
with the
hört.
opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Time for the offensive starters now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a guy to watch out wide, Sammy Coates.
A slow start in his rookie season, only caught one pass in 2015. They're expecting much bigger things from him, trying to help out that offense. If he can get open, you know his quarterback will find him.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Every time I watch a Lodi Nada play, I just wonder, how do you move this man? And then when he shows his movement ability, look out, quarterbacks.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown.
Big
and
Ben.
Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic. And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23. There goes Green.
Ja, du kleiner Wichser,
Play
fick
that
dich.
time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Goes underneath for Bell. Look at the spin.
Ja, du kleiner Wichser! Woohoo!
Le'Veon Bell, 27 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
Das war stark gespielt, du kleiner Penner, du kannst gar nichts. Der Spulen, Detroit Lions.
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him in the
Jetzt
space,
auch drin.
which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
Und Flagge auch noch, weil er
Sometimes
gekillt hat,
makes
der
people
Bastard.
miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And ready to go for another offensive series. Out comes Detroit, and a Detroit team that, boy, lost in the playoffs this year. Don't have a playoff win since 1992. But it was a tough end of the season. There were injuries involved. And I know you think that this is a crew that really could make some noise again next year, don't you?
I do, because I think they gained so much confidence this season, battling back from a tough beginning, working their way into where they looked like they had a chance to win the division. And while they didn't do that, they did get into the playoffs. Despite a myriad of injuries, they think this team has a bright future, and they feel confident about 2017.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. On first down at Stanford.
Interception und du bist gefickt, Marvin Cash. Ich hab den intercepted, voll mit seiner Pixel.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely
Ich schwöre, fliegt den Robin für uns.
What adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for
Gegen unsere gemeinsamen
first
Zahlen.
down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a good gain of 11.
Ich stehe wieder wie immer vor der Endzone und möchte dann nicht, was ich machen soll.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Jetzt habe ich hier keinen Kopf
Around the
werfen.
lone receiver left. To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Ja!
Complete, he dropped
Ich
it in the
krieg
end zone.
9! Ammonacoin!
Preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Marvin ist nicht gut, Marvin ist voll lang.
Hit as he
Fuck
throws
her.
there, incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's
Ich komme da wieder nicht rein, das ist ein seriöses
He's
Problem.
since being
Aber
hurried.
jetzt
He got rid of it
hoffe
before
ich.
taking the hit, but incomplete. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, das
Partner,
geht
how many
vor,
times have you heard
Punkte.
it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Detroit.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On first down, Abdullah trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Let's go, defense.
first down. Stafford here. The left side completion to Jones.
Der ist halt geil, Alter, der
A good
zieht die
pick
Leute
up there.
runter,
8
ey.
yards
Das ist
on the
eigentlich
first
mehr
down
ein Doppelgewinn
completion.
gemacht. Geil.
Second down now after the pass completion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Stafford. Ebron's got it. The 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Again, it's Stafford. A dump off for Abdullah. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Stafford on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They snap it to Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Ja, ich schwöre, der Marvin ist gefickt, Robin. Hat die Points gewonnen. Der wird nie wieder glücklich in seinem Leben. Und hier auseinander nach aller Kunst.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
Der wird das 100% aufs Team schieben. Weil er
really nice run.
Pixel.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Under pressure, they got him again. Sean Robinson in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. Now it's Tate. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to air one out, and this is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Du hast den Ball in der zweiten, eigentlich hast du jetzt alle Vorteile.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. All right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle, starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense, but Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like that one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst to first.
Here's Jordan Berry now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. On the return, it's Tate. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half.
And Abdullah lost the
Fumble. Yeah! Love it, guys!
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Green's got it over the middle. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
4 yards remaining now on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ladarius Green, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are going to add on to their
Hat den
lead.
extra Punkt geschossen.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hoffentlich zu 0, das wäre so geil.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. To the air again, Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the
noch meine Timeouts will ich auch noch ziehen dabei.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go.
Again, it's Stafford.
Na, 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 na.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Stafford looks to throw again. That's caught at the 1. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Fast den Ball intercepted, Alter. Mal gucken, ob ein Touchdown geht oder auf jetzt muss auf den Touchdown gehen. Detroit ist scheiße.
Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
Ja, du kleiner Wichser zu 0. Ich bin nicht zu 0.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose his he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his
primary focus. I
think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Ich wollte Kontrolle haben, hier kann nichts andrehen. Ich bin Pro-Gamer und das ist Nö. 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 Fuck, der hat nichts gedingst. Der hat mir intercepted.
Ihr seid alle zu leicht.
Marrakesch ist low. Marrakesch 0 Punkte ist im 4. Quarter.
Rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. Right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly. And they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. It'll be a gain of 11. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week...
Ja, der Typ hat so was angucken, das weiß der gegen. Robert, guck dir den einfach an.
A 2-yard touchdown ground.
Guck ihn dir
And
einfach
the
an.
Lions are able to draw a bit closer. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Wo hat er den gegengeschmissen?
Wir gehen den Kopf.
Jetzt sind aber auch, es steht auch noch auf 2 Punkte. Ist gar nicht so dumm. Wenn der das nicht schafft, dann... Hätte der das nicht geschafft, dann wäre es noch ein Touchdown mit Fußballkonversion gewesen.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Du hast von mir gelernt, wie das geht, das Spiel mit der Uhr.
This is taken at the 3. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
I play
And he goes
Pokemon
nowhere.
Go
He'll lose
every
yards back at the
day.
17.
I play Pokemon
Now second
Go.
down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger.
Skyline.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
Certainly have. Plenty of family back there.
Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They come up in an offset eye. Roethlisberger will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
Das ist halt unterlaufen
He
jetzt.
is, but he also and this offense runs best. When those two get together,
I play
especially and continue
Mach
to
ich
build
auch,
throughout
eiskalt,
the
ich
game,
schwöre. Mach ich.
the end result is the one that we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and all.
Jetzt hier gesagt, ja, was denn?
Ja, zwingen wir zu. Das macht er aber nicht. Der
Weil
ist nicht
doof ist.
tierisch. Der wird jetzt vermutlich innerlich.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Warum ist ein Penalty? Ach fuck, ich hab die Zeit zu lange runterlaufen lassen.
Du musst lernen, auf die Uhr zu gucken.
Ich hab wieder nicht geguckt. Oh, geil.
Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Easy finde ich. Die gehen locker ab.
19, and it moves the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And able to push his way forward here. And now the Lions
Timeout. Dann haben wir den Timeout.
as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's Brown.
Bringen wir jetzt einen Mann, der wird das dann wieder kleiner nehmen.
A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he had some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Forgot nochmal einen Timeout nehmen.
9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Was schreibt Marvin?
The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz
Ich habe
Field.
5 Interception beim Last in der Endzone geworfen. Habe ich gesehen und dann hat er getrieben, die Defense von